Welcome everybody to Bar TV's coverage of the Junior Gold Cup. Brought to you by the New South Wales Waratahs, and it's the best emerging talent, the best under 17s in the country, the future of the Australian Rugby Union here with us today. Of course, the first game we're covering today is Sydney Northwest under 17s, which are going to be playing in the purple, and Northern Inland under 17s playing in the dark green for you today. Of course, the Northern Inland side hailing from country Tamworth and around that district there. We'll quickly run through the teams as the Northern Inland side make their way to the field. You can see on the screens the Sydney Northwest side are in the middle of the field, getting pumped for this fixture. The Sydney Northwest side, the front row, Ryan Bento and Lorenzo Marr. Nick Doley is the hooker. The locks, Tom Robson, Lachlan Goodacre. Breakaways, we've got Clayton Anstey. 7 is Harry Turner. Our number 8 today is Jack Brewer, and he's the captain. Halfback, James Haldane. Fly half, Matt O'Hara. One winger, Cody Hinsby. The other is Brad Meehan in the 14. 12, Riley Alcorn. 13, Penny Tuatupo. And 15 at the back is Alahan Amilthan. For the Northern Inland side, we've got Harry Jackson and Damo Knott in the front row. Jacob Latham playing at hooker. The two locks, number 4, Harry Maxwell and Josh Larkin playing in the 5. 6, Ben Hoare. 7, Drac Redfern. Number 8 today is Joe Kingham. Halfback. Number 9, Jack Radford. Fly half, Connor Size. One winger, number 11, Cam Killen, and the other, Gus Windred. The two centres, number 12, Bo Abra, and 13, Connor Deasy. And the fullback today is Dan Onus. The two sides out in the middle, having a chat. It should be a really interesting fixture. As I said, it's the cream of the crop from Australian under 17s rugby, and what a great initiative it is. The New South Wales Junior Gold Cup here today, live from Eastwood at TG Milner Field, the home of Eastwood Rugby. And of course, the team in the purple, Sydney Northwest, hailing from around the Eastwood district as well. It looks like the Sydney Northwest side will take the kick. They've won the toss, the Northern Inland side, and they will be running towards the scoreboard end in the green, Northern Inland, and of course the purple, Sydney West, the home side. Oh, and there could have been an offside there, and it's a poor kick anyway. It's going to come out to halfway. Won't be happy with that start. The boys from the city versus the boys from the bush. And that's the great thing about this tournament. It pits everyone from around Australia. Gives the guys from the country a good chance to come and test themselves against the more fancied city rivals, I guess. And the first scrum of the match looks to me like the Sydney side, the Sydney Northwest side, have the weight advantage as they get set here. Halfback, Jack Radford, ready to feed the ball here. Oh, it's a solid scrum by the Sydney Northwest side. It's at the back. Referee not happy with it. Twisting. He'll get another chance at it, young Jack Radford. Probably needs to get the ball in, maybe a little bit quicker, get his forward set. It is slippery here, very humid conditions. We've had a lot of rainfall overnight, of course, from the cyclone coming down, the big low hitting Sydney late last night. And the ball comes in, nearly goes out the other side. Good control by the front row. Bit of trouble here, though, the Northern Inland side, and Sydney comes up with it. The Northwest side. Here we go, it's at the back. Oh, it's a poor pass. The big number 8, the captain, Jack Brewer, taking it forward. He's a strong young lad, plenty of reps on him. The ball comes to the blind side and boom. That's a good tackle there by the Northern Inland side. Taking him down, and again the captain takes the ball up. That's his second in this phase. And it's turned over though, Northern Inland with it. 40 out from their own line. And that's going to be a penalty. First penalty of the match here at TG Milner Field. And I tell you what, it's started off at a frantic pace. The two teams, of course, playing yesterday as well. So double-header weekend for the young fellas. I'm sure they can back it up. Oh, and that's a nice kick downfield as well by the number 10, Connor Size. And I think Connor last year was a country representative, and if he wasn't, he's going to be pushing this year from the mail that we've got on the Bar TV coverage here. Of course, like us on Facebook at Bar TV. As I swat a mozzie off my face. It's quite humid here. They're out in force here at TG Milner Fielders, and that's a good line out there, but unfortunately turned over, and taking it up strongly there is Lachlan Goodacre, the tall timber at the back, and here he comes. Again, the captain. And again, the go-to man, Ma, taking it up in perfect cohesion. Oh, and he's lost the ball about 30 out. Won't be happy. Knock on. Good attacking opportunity now for the Northern Inland side. We'll probably look to attack. Looking at the warm-ups, they've got quite a slick back line there. Bo Abra, the number 12, is their go-to man. So look for him to maybe set the play up here. They're lined up nice and deep, all the way back to the halfway line. So look at them to run a couple of angles. Maybe hit it back into the forwards. Yeah, that's a better scrum for Inland. Oh, it's a poor pass from the back, though, by the halfback. But, yeah, he's going to call that a knock-on. Unfortunate there. And a bit of a let-off there for Sydney Northwest. And here we go. The third scrum of the match now, so the Sydney Northwest we've seen have a little bit of an advantage here. The halfback playing in number 24, James Haldane, as he feeds the ball in. Oh, good scrum there by Northern Inland, and the halfback comes around, but he's going to be penalised offside. A little bit too eager. Oh, and the opposing halves not too happy with each other there out in the middle. Nothing to it, though. And he's found touch nicely. Not too much distance on the kick, though, from Matthew O'Hara. Looking to control his back line there, just getting a bit of a set play happening out wide. Throws to two. Nice line out there. Oh, little dummy by the halfback. Scampers through. Good yards there by the number 24 today. Yeah, good little inside ball to the big rampaging lock, Tom Robson. Ball out wide now. Passed out wide, but again, as we can see, that ball a little bit slippery. They're going to call a knock-on, playing advantage. Yeah, they go the blind side. He's a little bit isolated here, so the players are going to have to come, and they don't. He's holding on the ball. It's going to be a penalty. Yes, it is. The referee says holding on to the ball. They went the wrong way. Wrong option there. But they'll be better for the lesson, the young Northern Inland side. And another kick for touch there by Matthew O'Hara. Not getting too much distance on the kicks. I would have liked to have seen that go closer to the 5 metre line there. But a good attacking opportunity nonetheless. They've got a couple out of the line out at the moment, as they look to come in. The hooker, Nick Dolly, just waiting for the ball here. It's up on the roof, apparently, of the grandstand. So we're going to have to get one of these young ball boys to get something happening here. And as I mentioned, the New South Wales Junior Gold Cup sponsoring this footage for Bar TV. Of course, like us on Facebook and at Bar TV Sports on Twitter as well to get in the game. As we now have the ball come from the other side of the field. Hooker Dolly calling for the ball. He's not your standard build of a hooker, is he? He's quite lanky. Yeah, nice ball by him though, out to the 10 there. Oh, good little gap there. Nice flick pass. They've got the numbers if they can hold the ball, but they can't. So good at the breakdown, though, and the big number 13, Tuitupo, taking the ball forward. Nice short ball there to the big danger man, Ma. Ma going for, oh, good little round the corner pass. Dummies on the inside, taking it back into traffic, and Northern Inland scrambling really well at the moment. As they go blindside, they have got numbers if they can use it. No, they can't. Sets it up. He's isolated. Pretty poor breakdown work there, if I must say. But good tackle by the Inland centre. And we've been told he is the danger man, Bo Abra. He's a big, thick-set young lad and takes him over the sideline there. It's a knock on, though. A little bit of trouble there for one of the Sydney Northwest players. It's maybe a little bit of wind knocked out of him there. It's been pretty fast-paced stuff. I'd tell you that much. As we go now to what's the fourth scrum of the game, and to be fair, the Sydney Northwest side weren't too switched on at the last scrum, so the Northern Inland side will look to probably put that on them. They have got the feed though, so I would say the Sydney Northwest side looking to attack here in the set piece. They're 20 metres out from their own line, the Northern Inland side. That's a short arm penalty there. Nice little quick tap there. They've got a good backline set. Oh, dummy there by the fly half flick on the inside. Didn't need to do that. Should have taken it to ground. Coach won't be happy. But yes, that's a knock on there by the Sydney Northwest side, just getting their hand in the ruck at the breakdown. Very vocal crowd here at TG Milner today. This grandstand we're in is absolutely packed with supporters for this Junior Gold Cup. Of course, a couple of Waratahs here today as well, supporting the future of New South Wales rugby. The under-17s Gold Cup, and that's a good scrum there by Sydney Northwest. Oh, good little move, and he's hit the hole hard, the big number 13, Connor Deasy. The outside centre coming at pace. He sets it up well there. 40 metres out from their own line now. And good phase play here and taking it from the back of the breakdown there. Nice work, good control. Going the short side. Up to halfway now. Oh, juggles it at the back there. Offside, he's got to be offside, the hooker, Dolly. He was about 5 metres in front of the back of the ruck there. He saw daylight in front of him, though, the hooker, and thought he was away for all money. Any good hooker will deny any charges of offside. As we go now. So both sides settling into this match pretty well. It's a very humid, sticky day out there, though. So scrum set now on the 40-metre line. Referee not happy with the engagement there by the two sides, getting a little bit frisky, a little bit jumpy. Yes, and Lorenzo Ma, you can see on your screen right now, the big prop forward. Plenty of big raps on him too. We've seen him take a couple of good hard carries already. The ball coming through. Northern Inland controlling it well though. And he's going to kick it out of danger. The fullback coming around. He's going to get there just now. He's put his foot out. Has he put his foot out? The touch judge hasn't seen it. Lachlan Amilthan taking the ball inside. Oh, it's a floating pass, but no pressure coming through there on Matt O'Hara, who clears the kick away. And I must say, it's the best clearing kick he's done all day. Penalties included. Although the touch judge doesn't seem to think so. I thought he had probably 10 metres more on that one, but who am I to judge? So great attacking opportunity here. Jacob Latham taking the throw now for Northern Inland. Well, sorry, Jack Kelly has actually started the match, the hooker. So a late change there. Oh, that's a nice throw at the back, but can't control it off the top of the line out. Yeah, nice hole running there. Plenty of room to work if you can get it. No, just that last pass not sticking. And I'll tell you what, Gus Winred, he looks like he's got a lot of toe on him for the Northern Inland side out there and goes for the intercept, but just knocked it down there. Cody Hinsby on the far wing was in open space as well. So maybe just not getting that last pass to stick here, the young fellas. They did play yesterday, so possible fatigue may be setting in already. And here we go, another scrum set. About 30 metres out from the Sydney Northwest line. Yeah, good scrum here by Northern Inland. Pushing through on that, yes, and the halfback forced to clean up at the back of that scrum there. Great set piece by the Northern Inland side, and the captain comes forward there. He's had a solid game so far. Jack Brewer, yeah, passing it out now. Oh, this is a good run here, getting them out of trouble, the big number 4, Tom Robson. Clean out, probably could have been a little bit better by the Sydney Northwest side. Throwing the ball wide, he's got pace. He's in the clear, he's got a man coming around the outside. He's inside, he's outside, he passes it off. It's back inside, and unfortunately, they've still got the ball, but no, it's a knock on there. And that's the best passage of play we've seen this game. And I tell you what, I wouldn't have minded to see Cody Hinsby there, the winger down the right touchline, take them on himself. But looking for support. And unfortunately, they're coming unstuck at the last pass again there. They look very good down that right side, the Sydney Northwest side, when they use the ball. So probably we're going to see here Connor Size clear the ball. He's got a terrific boot on him. Yeah, scrum just falling down then. Collapsing. Should have put the old steel studs in today, I think, but of course the kids these days wearing the plastic moulded stuff. As the scrum now set again. Jack Radford from Northern Inland, the halfback, rallying his troops, telling his forwards to get involved, dig in, dig deep. They're inside their own 20. And here we go again. Oh, and a little knock on at the back there. Referee missed it. Young Jack Radford with the ball cleaning up. They have the ball, and oh, he's not used to kicking, is he? Big Bo Abra. But they've come up with the ball. It's turned out all right. They're not getting there. Little knock-on called by the touch judge. So a bit of a let-off there. Wasn't the best clearing kick. Bo Abra forced to kick as the number 10, fly half, Connor Size, caught up in that breakdown there. And another scrum. I've lost count now. I'm pretty sure we're about up to number 8 here. But this is a good chance for this Sydney Northwest side to really attack here. He's going to go himself, the fly half. O'Hara, nice run. Scampering on his knees, getting as much ground as he can, but no. The referee pulling that one up, not happy with that. Penalised for running like a little dog. Yes, and that's a great clearing kick there, getting them over halfway. Probably have 45 out now, attacking. The Northern Inland side, of course, in the green today. as always, hailing from around the Tamworth district. Well, that's a good throw by the hook, but again, not getting their line out right. A little bit of lack of communication there by the Northern Inland side and turning the ball over again. And, oh, this is another good run here by Goodacre. He's been really well. He's been probably in the top 3 runners here today. Taking that ball forward. Hard to put down. The tall timber there, Goodacre. Goodacre definitely from good pasture. And the ball cleared nicely, and that's a better kick there, finding touch from Matt O'Hara. So let's see what this Sydney Northwest side can do now with it. Just not getting there quick enough for mine. And not enough urgency. Number going to 2 again, but coming through the Northern Inland. Throwing up to 2. It's their go-to weapon in attack here in the line out as they surge forward. About 10 metres out now. O'Hara calling for the ball. But they're going to take it up. Nice little run there by Dolly. Here we go, backline set now. Brad Meehan with a chance, but turned over. Good defence there by the inland side. And they've cleared the kick away from Connor Siders and got themselves out of trouble once again. The inland side, the score here, 0-0 after 18 minutes. So, of course, these halves, 30-minute halves in this Junior Gold Cup. Brought to you exclusively by the Waratahs today and Bar TV. So Dolly now looking to throw. I must say the Sydney Northwest side have been dominant in this set piece in the lineup, but that time I put the mocker on them and they come through. They've stolen the ball though. Could have been a knock on maybe, but no. Coming through the number 1, Ryan Bento. He's been strong as well. Now looking to get the ball out. Goodacre, nice little short ball there to Harry Turner, copping it a bit high. But it looks like they turned it over again, the inland side. Have got people to the breakdown, got numbers there. And that's another clearing kick by Bo Abra. Doesn't find touch, could counter-attack here. Every opportunity, the man coming through, and I'll tell you what, it could be on, but no. At the last moment there, the fullback, Alahan Hamilton, just got his body in the way, and Sydney Northwest now with the ball. Scrappy but enterprising play by the Northern Inland side. And a little bit lacking direction at the moment. Yeah, but that's a good run there by Bento. Getting them set, taking them forward. Going the blind side, the short side. Goodacre, the big number 4, cleaning out. Oh, that's a nice run there too. As the ball comes out. Oh, nice flat pass. And here we go. He had his man on the outside, but the referee's going to call it up there. Not doing anything with it. Played the advantage, and it's going to be another scrum here, but the big man is down over here. The big front row forward, the prop, Lorenzo Ma. He's down in back play, so they're going to have a little bit of a breather here. Of course, Tom Robson, the number 4, and Lachlan Goodacre. The 2 locks are playing out of their skin at the moment. Of course, Jack Brewer, the captain, plenty of raps on him for this Sydney Northwest side. Leading the forward pack, he's the captain. Met him before the game. He was quietly confident that they can get the job done here. And, of course, the Northern Inland side travelling a fair few hours to get here. Obviously coming up yesterday, but the players to watch out for those guys. Gus Winred on the win. Bo Abra, the big, tall, stocky, I guess, inside centre. And, of course, Connor Deasy, the outside centre. Apparently, he can hit them from anywhere in the park. And these Northern Inland side, I tell you what, they've come to play today, not intimidated at all by their much vaunted Sydney opponents, Sydney-based opponents. The score here 0-0, so 22 minutes gone. We're about 8 minutes from half time here. And the crowd's slowly building. Of course, we have another game after this as well. We've got Sydney West versus Western New South Wales. So the Battle of the West coming up next. So it'll be a Northern Inland fee as play resumes. They've made the change there as Big Ma coming from the field. Of course, front row is unlimited interchange. So we may see him come back late in the second half. It's not too serious. And of course, we hope it's not. But good scrum there by the inland side. Getting the ball out. Oh, that's a good run. He's been strong when he's got the ball, hasn't he? Connor Deasy. Probably one of the players out there maybe looking for a contract in the super setup, and he's got a bit of space to move, but Windred picking him up easy. The two wingers, has been a good battle out there actually, and forcing them over the touchline, but Cody Hinsby has a lot of pace over on that far wing as well, on the right wing for the Sydney Northwest side. As we see now, yet another scrum. So it's going to be a Northern Inland feed. I'd expect Big Bo Abra maybe to hit this one up and just consolidate the ball a little bit. Maybe get a bit of a phase plays going. They haven't had much time to, or much chance, I guess, to put together a couple of good phases. And the ball out now, attacking the halfback. Nice backing up by Harry Turner on the inside there, but unfortunately turning the ball over again, so possession the real problem here for both sides. And now the Northern Inland side with the ball again. Probably look to clear again with a big boot of Connor Size, who's set up nicely for the kick, but no, it's going to be a scrum, not using the ball there, Northern Inland. Unfortunate. So a really good attacking opportunity now for Sydney Northwest here. Riley Alcorn talking to his fly half. The inside centre is talking to his fly half, Matthew O'Hara, out there. So a little set piece probably happening. The midfield there is bunched, as you can see on our panned vision here on Bar TV. They've got a very flat backline set, so maybe a bit of an inside-outside play here. And Alahan Amalthan, he's up in the line, the fullback, so I'm expecting him to maybe come through as a decoy. Taken off the back by the captain there, passing off. They've got numbers, but they can't use it. It's been knocked down by Northern Inland, so playing advantage here. The big, stocky centre, Penny Tuatupu coming through. Oh, they've lost the ball again, but that's going to be a knock-on advantage. Not gained there by Sydney Northwest. And that's half time. So we're playing 25-minute halves today. A little bit of a delay in the game as we go now to half time. The score 0-0. You're watching on Bar TV Sports, and of course it's the New South Wales Junior Gold Cup. We'll be back with you in a couple of minutes. And we're back now for Bar TV Sports for the second half of this Junior Gold Cup here. Of course, we've got Northern Inland playing in the green. There's under 17's fixture, and Sydney Northwest playing in the purple. Probably one of my favourite rugby colours is the purple. The purple and the yellow sleeves. One of the more traditional colours in club rugby. And we go now for the kickoff, and that's a good restart there by the number 10. He's played well, Connor Size, and that's a good take by Sydney Northwest. And all this is a good run by the captain, Jack Brewer. But again, holding him up there, the Northern Inland team driving them back in the maul. They're going to have to use it here, Sydney Northwest, but managing to get out there. Going on the left side, the short side, the blind side, and offside there called. Holding on, sorry. And we go now for the first penalty of the second half. Of course, the half's 25 minutes. Playing a little bit more condensed today. And that's not a clearing kick that maybe they were hoping for. The fullback taking over the kicking duties in Amilthan. He looks good at the back though. And they have the ball. The big number 5, he's been good acre. The ball coming out. Alathan with the ball. Coming back inside. They're going to have to get around, and they do. They come with numbers. Good at the breakdown, Sydney Northwest. They've probably been, the score's 0-0, but they've probably been a little bit more dominant there around that breakdown and the ruck. Northern Inland trying to come through, but not doing it. Tom Robson coming through. He's been really solid as well, but they're holding him up again, this Northern Inland side. It's good defence here, shown by the boys from the country. The Bush Rangers, they call themselves. Oh, that's a good ball on all tackle there by Connor Deasy on his opposite number there. Tuatupo. But they come through the middle now, through the winger in Meehan. The ball coming out now, a little bit disjointed, but Big Robson taking it forward like he's done all game, but they lost the ball again. Knock-ons called both ways. But that's a good passage of play there by the Sydney Northwest side. Coach Andy Fairfield will be happy with that. Just taking a little bit of time to get set here in this first scrum of the second half. Now Connor Size here. He's been directing this Northern Inland side backline really well, I thought, in the first half. And he's got the big Bo Aber and Connor Deasy set up wide, but they choose to go blind and the best there, but they consolidate the ball well and come back from what could have been a lot of trouble there. Go the short side, little kick through there from the halfback, Radford. Taken and read nicely by Hamilton, the Sydney Northwest fullback. Oh, good little short ball there, creating a bit of space. So they're around centre field now as the ball goes to the left side, I guess. Yeah, but no direction at the moment for Sydney Northwest. They need to get some cohesion going. They need someone to step up and really direct them round. They've lost the ball again, and unlucky there for Northern Inland, getting penalised for just coming over there. So the big captain there, Jack Brewer, saying calm down a bit, guys. Slow the ball down a bit and let's just regroup here. And the man to do that is Matt O'Hara, who just kicked the ball, the fly half. And that's probably his best of the day, if I must say. Finding the line. Probably about 30 out now, attacking the Sydney Northwest side in the purple. And here we go. Dolly, he's been pretty good. And it's come off the back. Not really controlling it well. And here he goes now. O'Hara taking the ball in. So just going back the blind side. Popped up, but taking the ball. Could have been a knock-on call, but no. Referee says play on. Northern Inland with the side. Brewer saying what was all that about? And that's going to be a penalty there. Not coming in straight there. The Sydney Northwest side. And this will be the first attacking opportunity here for this Northern Inland side. Well, nice kick down the ground. That's a great kick there by the number 10, Connor Size. I tell you what, if anyone's watching out there, keep him on the radar. Connor Size, he's got a good boot on him. He's got a very level head for a 17-year-old, of course. This under 17 junior gold side. Junior gold competition, is the best of the best in the Australian Rugby Union. Teams from Adelaide and all over Sydney, Melbourne. Oh, and again, the line-out set piece not going so well for the Northern Inland side. And the whippet there, Cody Hinsby trying to get around. Saw a bit of space, but not happy with it. The referee, it's going to be a Sydney Northwest feed. So the Northern Inland side are going to probably look to put a bit of pressure on this scrum here, which they did so pretty well in the first half. It was pretty evenly matched at scrum time, but they really need to pick up their line-out set piece, though, the Northern Inland side there. I don't think they've won one thus far in this game. So the score here, 0-0. So the young pups, although they're throwing the ball around, they're yet to find points, and it's been a pretty disciplined affair. And O'Hara stepping through, getting the ball away, a bit of space there, taken down. Still a bit of space, but no, the Northern Inland side scramble and take Del Hamilton nicely, about 30 outs. O'Hara getting his troop set. Nice little cutout ball. There's trouble there if they can use it. A bit of space. He's got plenty of toe. He cuts up through the middle. He's got just putting the ball down there is Alcorn. Not happy with his efforts, but they retain the ball. Taking it up now through Brewer. Good run. Good offload as well to the big Locke Robson, who's had a great game. Taking it up now, 30 out. Backline set. O'Hara steps inside. Steps again. Now about 25 out now. And again, taking it out. Keeping the ball alive. The fullback, Hamilton, taking it back to his forwards and grabbed by the scruff of the neck there by the Northern Inland side, but they still have the ball. The ball's come out there. No one's got any urgency, but big Goodacre comes through on the ball. Yes, and not happy there. Brewer just having a bit of a look. There's trouble, but no, the referee has called a knock on there, and great phase play, but equally to the task, the Northern Inland side scrambling really well there. And the Northern Inland side will have the scrum feed here. In the middle of the field, probably about 35 metres from their own goal line. And Connor Size will probably look to get this one deep out of their own half here. Just play field position, which is pretty good. The score 0-0. Northern Inland just hanging on at the moment. Good attacking phase play by Sydney Northwest. Good scrum here by Sydney Northwest too. The ball's out and coming through. But no, just a little bit too eager there. Getting them back 10. Short arm, so getting his forward set, the young halfback, Radford. Yeah, Connor Size getting a nice ball to the big Josh Larkin. Been sold in defence. We haven't seen him much. But unlucky there for Jacob Latham. Just turning the ball over now. So getting set. The captain, Jack Brewer, coming through. Nice run there again by the captain. And again, the big number 17, the vice captain being rested, but he's on now. Oh, that's a nice little chip kick coming through, and he's taken him. Yeah, he's taken him in the air there. Unfortunate, but good opportunistic play there by the young winger Gus Windred. I tell you what, he's a flyer. There's not much weight on him, but I tell you, if you can put a bit of weight on, expect big things from him as well. Oh, that's a nice kick there by O'Hara. Taking them over the halfway up to about 40 metres. Attacking. Dolly will have the throw in for this line out. And the Northern Inland side, they haven't looked like they can really compete here, so maybe something to work on for the coaches during the week. This set piece play. Referee not happy. Waiting for a ball again. This roof playing havoc here in this stand at T.G. Milner Field. Of course, the home of Eastwood. And we thank them for having Bar TV Sports here covering the game. And that's a nice line out there by Sydney Northwest. And, oh, knock on, unlucky. It was a poor bit of distribution there by the halfback, Haldane, but could have probably picked the ball up. The fly half O'Hara, but anyway, good pressure by Northern Inland. They'll get the feed to this scrum on halfway. Let's see if they can do something with it. The back line set pretty flat there, though, for Northern Inland. So maybe trying to play field position, or maybe the big Bo Abra might just take the ball out, just truck it up. Or even Connor Deasy, who himself is proved to be the go-to man, but yeah, just losing their feet there, the Northern Inland side. It's going to be a tap. They're going to go short side, and they do. Nice ball, nice inside ball, but the captain put under pressure there. Probably didn't want that ball to come inside. Was looking to consolidate and clean out the breakdown. Wasn't expecting it. And that's going to be another scrum here to this Northern Inland under 17 side. Yes, and now the number 19, Cole Brown, coming on as a substitution here, a replacement. He'll be playing halfback. James Haldane coming off. Oh, and they turn the ball over. The Northern Inland side looking to attack, but that's not the best ball by O'Hara. Probably should have just taken it in. His back line wasn't set. They were ready to make the tackle. But now, yes, they come up with it through the big man to a Tupou. Just held up though, off. But no, managing to get the ball back and coming there through the outside centre to a Tupou. O'Hara with the ball, passing it off to the front row, showing good skill, running across field, but Connor Deasy hits him hard, but he bumps off like a pinball and takes the ball forward. Big Ryan Bento. Ball coming out now. Nice flat ball there to the winger, Brad Meehan. Oh, and taken well there, the big Hugo Griffiths, who's the replacement front rower as well. And coming out now, they've got numbers if they use it. Dolly putting it on the boot. Can he get there? It's going to be a foot race, and he does! He gets there in the corner. He's excited. Samaka Isaacs, the replacement winger, on the far side. And that's good enterprising play by the hooker Dolly, putting it on the toe, grubbering through, and Samika, the replacement, coming through and grounding the ball, and that's a great try, and that's the first of the match for Sydney Northwest. Score now 5, Northern Inland 0. Kick to come here. Well, he came through there at a rate of knots. Onto the ball, he was well onside. The ball passed out now. Kick to come. Referees, of course, we'd like to thank them for committing to the day as well. Without those guys, we don't have a game, so well done for coming out. Of course, Bar TV Sports. Like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter at Bar TV Sports. That's a nice flat kick, but no, unsuccessful. So the score remains Sydney Northwest 5, Northern Inland 0. Here we go to the replay, and nice little grubber there by Dolly and Isaac. Just come through there, Isaacs, and he showed a bit of pace. And we go now to the restart, and nice high searching kick, and Northern Inland come back there. The game's not over yet. They're here to play and they're here to win. Brewer just offloading there. Nice little short ball by the captain. Yes, a nice kick there by the winger, Brad Meehan, number 14, clearing it downfield. Getting it back. Brewer under. Oh, he's dropped it cold. The captain, he's not happy with that at all. No pressure on him, really, and entitled to feel a little bit dirty at himself. The young fella, he's played pretty well this match, but a little blight on the record there, but I'm sure he'll come back well, and he's been the leader of this forward pack for Sydney Northwest, as now Northern Inland looking to attack, probably 30 metres out from their own line. Good deep back line set now to the left, to the grandstand side. Ball coming out. Yeah, offside there, just a little bit too keen, the replacement halfback, and they take the quick tap. They've got the numbers. Big Bo Abro taking forward, pops the ball up. Didn't need to do that, had numbers coming for him, but Northern Inland taking the ball forward on the far side of the field. Just need to set it up here now, not panic. And they do that through the breakaway. Ben Hall, the loose forward. Yeah, just in the way there, the Sydney Northwest side. Coming forward, his size. Yeah, unfortunate there. Just not composed enough. Maybe the Northern Inland under 17 side at the moment. They're lacking a little bit of direction, and another replacement on. I believe Connor Deasy has come from the field, and big Lockie Windred has come out into the centres. He's a big young kid. The ball finding touch though. And it's going to be a Sydney Northwest throw into the line out. And here we go. Not competing there. Northern Inland didn't need to. They come up with a ball. It comes off the back. Big Sam Thatcher charging forward. It's going to be a penalty. Coming off their feet there, the Sydney Northwest side. They're going to go for goal here. So that just shows the respect they're giving the opposition. Connor Size opting to take the penalty shot. I would have thought not long to go, probably just under 10 minutes in this second half, maybe would have gone for the try there, but confident enough in their own ability that they can get back up the other end and put some points back on the board if they are successful in this conversion. And Connor Size now. Plenty of wraps on him from the inland camp. He strikes it well, but it's gone to the right of the post. Won't be happy with that. He throws the kicking tee away in disgust. And here we go. Calls of watch the short from the crowd, but I have a feeling they'll probably try and go a bit deeper than usual just to get themselves out of trouble. They all look offside though, the Sydney Northwest side, and it's a grubbing restart, and here he comes. Big Bo Albo. Big Bo Abra taking it forward. That's a penalty there. Again, losing their feet. What's he going to do here? He's taking the tap. Now, nice little interchange. Bo Abro with the ball. Abracadabra, all right. He got that away. The big red-headed centre. Again, the Northern Inland side just losing the ball again. Won't be happy with that. And Sydney Northwest just hanging on. Oh, a little offside there, yeah. So Sydney Northwest out of trouble again, and they've done a lot of defending now in this second half. In the closing stages, there's probably about 5.5 minutes to go. Oh, and he hasn't found touch there, the fullback. Could look to counter here, they do. They look to spread it wide. Abra with the ball, passing it on, the winger with the ball now. He's going down the touch line. Pulled up short, about 25 out, taking the ball forward. The big number 17, Sam Thatcher. Abra on the back there. Oh, little chip over the top. That's a silly play, but they've come up with it through Connor Size. Connor Size driving forward. And again, offside there, Sydney Northwest. So plenty of pressure building here. Connor Size takes the tap. Abra with a bit of space in front of him. Abra crashes over, does he? No, he's pulled up short. Must be centimetres away. And that's a try. That's a try. That's a try to the Northern Inland side. And that's a good try there. They built, and they scored. Great try by the Northern Inland side. Not giving up, 5-0 down. The score now locked at 5-all with a kick to come. Connor Size, big Abra charging forward, and the forwards doing the rest. As we go now to the Bar TV replay, and Abra just taking that ball forward, inches short, and he's got the ball down the big red-headed centre. He's been powerful with the ball all day, and that's just desserts for what's been a pretty good and a solid game. And Northern Inland, I'll tell you what, they've been looming all second half. Sydney Northwest doing a lot of defending. It had to come sometime. And the kick is successful. So Northern Inland go in front now. 7, Sydney Northwest 5, with about 3 minutes to go. Sydney Northwest now regrouping. Plenty of chat out there. They're young fellas, they're under 17s in this junior gold. Pumping each other up, of course. They are, I guess, the home team here at TG Milner. Nice deep kick. Probably the best option, and looking to take the ball forward. The winger passing, probably wouldn't have done that on your own line. Cam Killen. A bit of a coach killer, that one. But it's a penalty to Northern Inland. Again, off their feet, not rolling away. The Sydney Northwest side, so the disciplines probably let them down a little bit here in this second half, Sydney Northwest. As Connor Size, he puts a bit of size on that kick, that's for sure, and gets them up to the halfway. He, for mine, has been the best player in this Northern Inland squad today. He really guides the side around, and when he's caught up in the breakdown, they seem to lose a bit of composure. So in these dying stages, we'll probably see them play field position here. Not long to go. Oh, and again, the ball, not the best for Northern Inland, but they do manage to come up with it through the big second rower, Harry Maxwell. That's a good Tamworth name, Harry Maxwell. And Northern Inland still with the ball. The number 20, the place on halfback, nearly taking out there. They retain possession though. Oh, and Size calling for it. Yeah, nice run there. Just tucking it under the wing, Cam Killen. Making valuable metres. Oh, and this is a good run back into the forwards by big Josh Larkin. And that's a penalty, so I guess one more shot at it now for this Sydney Northwest side. The crowd's on its feet. There's a quick tap taken. Looking to spread the ball wide. O'Hara with the ball. Taken down. They look to go the short side. No, they go open. They've got numbers, but no stepping back. The big number 16. Good run there, but equal to the task. Lombardi taking that ball forward. Yes, and that's going to be a knock on there. So this could be the ball game here. Northern Inland probably look to kick this ball out, or it's downfield as far as they can, and that should be the ball game. And here we go. It's going to have to be a big effort here by Sydney Northwest to get possession back. Both sides. Oh, good scrum though by Inland, and again the boot is on song there by Connor Size, but no, not finding touch. The ball's in play. They're going to have to get around him, and they do there, the Sydney Northwest side. Good desperation rugby here. Still in the match. The match is far from over, and that's a good driving maul coming from deep inside their own half, and now up to about 40 metres. Not using the ball, and that is going to be a Northern Inland scrum here. Looks to me like they're playing the full 30 this second half. Of course, a little bit of one of the Sydney sides turning up a little bit late, so that may well be the reason why the first half was played 25 minutes, but now the full 30, so from my reckoning there's probably about 2 or 3 minutes left in the match. So Connor Size calling for the ball. Halfback. Yes, that's advantage there, offside. Oh, the ball loose at the back there. No one getting on it, no one diving on it. Coach won't be happy about that, but driving forward there. Big Josh Larkin, he's been very strong. Yeah, that's a penalty. Offside at the scrum from the replacement halfback, Kyle Brown. Probably just encroaching a little bit too much. Jumping the gun. But I guess putting a lot of pressure on this Northern Inland side, so they know he's coming, and they know he's coming every time, and they're going to take a shot at goal. Soaking up a bit of time, and this could be the ball game. He's very, very composed. Is Connor Size. The future of, I guess, country rugby, and I guess possibly the future of Australian rugby. Of course, everyone watching the Bar TV coverage. And here he goes. He has a crack, but hasn't got the legs. And now one more chance for this Sydney Northwest side to go the length of the field. 100 metres they need to go now and hit back on the scoreboard. They've got the numbers. If they can get the ball out, here they go. And here he goes. Well, that's good defence. Good scrambling defence. I thought he had the pace, young Hinsby, but he didn't. And he's put a foot out there, surely. But no, the touch judge keeps his flag down, and now looking to spread it the other way. Isaacs on the left wing. Calling for the ball, plenty of pace. I tell you what, if they can get it out to him now, he's got daylight in front of him, but no. Isaacs, the winger on the far left wing for Sydney Northwest. So I guess they're going to have to tap it now. No, they're going to go for touch, so maybe a little set piece move off the top of this line out. I'd like to see myself a rolling maul up the field. As we go now. Probably the last throw of the dice here for Sydney Northwest. And they go up at 2. That's nice. Off the top nicely, but poor distribution there. Little move coming around. Oh, and yeah, nice tackle there. He's been strong all game, has Connor Deasy. And here we go. Nice ball out wide. They've got numbers. Can they use it? Oh, and good defence by the winger coming in. Cam Killen. That is, for mine, a try-saving tackle because there was a man in open space as they go back the other side now. Isaacs is open if they can get it to him. He doesn't pass it. He pops it up now, so looking for their forwards to come back and help him out at the breakdown there. Oh, dummy on the inside, taking it forward. Hugo Griffiths. Oh, dummy from the back of the scrum by the replacement halfback, Cole Brown. And here they go now. Isaacs up the middle. He's dangerous. No, held up. Oh, he keeps going. And if they go right, there's a lot of trouble here out wide. Through the hands, or do a dolly passes and he comes around. But no, just setting up the play. Looming. Young Hugo. So no halfback in. Look to set it up here. Or the big man's back on Ma for the last stages, the closing stage. And if they use it, it's on. Oh, and the inland player comes through for the intercept. And that's a knock-on called by the referee. Advantage played. Yes, and ball out Sydney Northwest. Oh, and that's going to be a knock-on, is it? No. Referee not calling that one. The ball comes out. They've got to give it. Coming through. He's close there. No, they've still got numbers out left. Isaacs is unmarked, but they're too slow to use it. Northern Inland. Yeah, that's going to be a penalty, and for mine, they're going to go for goal here. And that's a yellow card right at the death. Professional foul. Ollie White, unfortunate for him. This Northern Inland side have been absolutely amazing in defence here. Credit to them for holding them out. But unfortunately giving away the penalty, so he's got to get this to win. It'll put them in front 8-7. And here we go now. The replacement, Kyle Brown. Can he be the hero in this New South Wales Junior Gold Cup fixture? This is where men are made. And this is the future of Australian rugby right here on Bar TV Sports. Both sides giving a good showing as he comes in to kick. And he has got it. He has got it. He has won the game for the Sydney Northwest side. Everyone giving him high fives. Credit goes to Northern Inland, who gave up a spirited fight. But Sydney Northwest in front there, 8. Northern Inland, 7. And for mine, the man of the match goes to Matt O'Hara from the Sydney Northwest side. He had a way of the game. He got replaced late in the game there, but he was definitely the difference today. And the players now shaking hands. And we'll go now to our next game. And we'll join you in about 5 or so minutes. Bar TV Sports, of course, covering the New South Wales Junior Gold fixture at TG Milner Field today. We'll be back with you shortly.
Here you go, dude, bro. Thought you footy boys wanted to have a little throw around the office.
Really?
Foul show. Foul show. Pretty cool boss, huh? Probably going to start calling me the man. The man. The man. Catch you in 20, brah.
Guys, Real Sport, Bar TV.